Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're well. We are back, excuse me, we are back in Oakland Zoo. We're going to be working around our restaurant again today. Now off camera I have just done a couple little things. I've made our new signs to go in over here. Just copy and paste jobs basically from this one. Just changing the pictures, changing the animals, so you've got the emus there and the wallabies there. This is exactly the sort of thing that zoos do. They do have like a generic sign and then they just change the details and copy it around. I'm more than happy doing that. And we'll try and do that for all of the animals that we put in the zoo. I'll just keep on going along the fence here, and then I'll come over onto this side as well. And we'll see what we can fit in. If necessary, I can always have a few standing in the flower beds in the middle as well if I run out of space. But we will have to wait and see how it goes. So yeah, where are we? I don't know what I'm trying to say. What are we trying to do today? We're trying to detail the restaurant here. So I guess the next thing to look at would be the structure that I want to get around the edge of the eating area here. And I'm thinking, because I've used the grid shape, it makes sense to actually use in-game wall pieces here. I want it to look really nice. So what is there? I'm just trying to think. It's a shame there's not a proper hedge wall. There's not, is there? Because that could look really nice if I had. Yeah, it's a shame that if they could make a proper topiary hedge wall, it would make things a lot easier. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, because I love this piece, is using this, if I can get the angle right. Okay, so let's get the corners in place like that. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't quite. Actually, do you know what? Let's put that one in, and we'll see what I can do. And then let's get that and that in place as well. I might be able to maneuver the path actually so that matches up a bit better. So how does it look there? It looks pretty good actually. I can't see anything poking through. Yeah, so this bit here is a bit tricky because it sinks down. So I need to. I just need to double that up basically, just to make it a bit bigger, and then I can put some rocks around the bottom, whatever, to hide that. Actually, it's a little bit raised up all the way around, so which is fine because I was going to sink it into the ground anyway. Because I do want to put topiary on top, is my thinking. What I want to do is make sure that the path's in the right place. So let's. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Didn't want to delete that. I wanted to do. Okay, yeah, there we go. I can delete that. Then I can, I can get that into there, and then I can make sure that this goes out the opening here and connects in like that. Yeah, that looks nice. Great. Okay, so let's come back into this then, and let's get our topiary hedging. I'm not actually sure quite how this is going to work, but I will give it a go as to whether it's. Is it? Yeah, it's going to be too big actually, isn't it? Yeah, I was hoping I can. If this was thinner, I was hoping like I could sink it in, but it's not. It's just going to cover up the whole thing. Unless I do. No, it's just no. It's not going to work. Okay, that's fine. I will do something different. How about fencing on the top? Let's have a look at our fencing. I always forget where fencing is. In props and fencing. Here we go. So you do get stuff like that, which is nice because you need something. Actually, that's probably a nice one. The one where it goes inwards, I think, would probably look better. There is this one, if you can get the angle right. Actually, that's a nice one. There aren't that many curved bits. What's this? Yeah, see, that's nice, but it's not suitable for this area. Oh, wow. That's impressive, but it looks a bit sharp and spiky, doesn't it? So probably not the best to use here. I quite like this one, actually, in a different colour. I think, yeah, it would need to be... Oops. Oh, it's really hard to do this. Okay, so you have to kind of... I don't know, really. I don't know. I've not really done it like this before. If I thought this would be designed to be at the right angle, but it almost looks like it's... Yeah, it's kind of bending too much, isn't it? I'm going to persevere and just see if I can get the angle to work or not. So it's a bit weird that that's curving out. You'd think that would be designed to be the perfect angle to fit on that. In fact, I don't think that line is quite right either, is it? No, and in fact it's all too low down. The whole thing, yeah, would need to be... Well, I can adjust the height actually, so that's not a big issue. Hang on, 2 meter curved and 4 meter curved. Is this the piece that I needed to be using? No, that is too small. So yeah, this is the right piece, but it just doesn't actually seem to work. And it's not going to work there either, is it? Because it's not going to go to the end. Oh, this is tricky. Hang on, so yes, I didn't quite line that bit up right. Let's just bring this in. You see, look at that, it's miles off. It's not 4 meter curved at all, really, is it? See, that needs to be more. No, this is not working at all. Oh, what a terrible bit of fencing that was. Let's try these ones. Let's see if these have been designed any better. Right, so let's have a look. So let's bring it up to a better height and across to there. Look at that, it just doesn't, they don't line up, do they? At all. Look at that, that's terrible. Unless I want it as a whole separate piece actually outside. I mean, that could work. But blimey, you've got to really take it outside. No, surely not. Let's have a look. If I line that up, I'm looking at these bottom post bits here. So that needs to be about there. This one needs to be, well, quite a way over, like that. And then those ones end up outside. It's bizarre. I don't know why it's been designed quite that badly. Just, I don't know. Is it just me? And then, no. Yes, it's not. Hang on. How did I do these ones? Right on the outside. No. Do you know what? I might give up on that idea. It's not happening, is it? They are really badly designed fence pieces, I have to say. And unless I'm being an idiot, but they just don't seem to actually curve in the right angle for that. which is odd. Okay, let's go back to our fence pieces then, because I'm sure I can find something else that's suitable. In fact, I've got a bit of a thought on the same wood design that I used elsewhere. Yeah, this one here. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, that does look quite nice actually. In fact, do you know what I might do? Yeah, I might get all of that in. Now, I'm just wondering whether I want that, or do I want to keep the I was thinking I might do that and then delete the stone at the bottom, but actually I quite like the look of that. Yeah, that does look nice. I'm assuming, yeah, I can't colour that, but it's a good colour anyway. Yeah, let's go with that. It's a shame, 'cause I'd like it to be more see-through, because I kind of wanted people to be able to sit down and look out. There isn't another piece, I don't think, that's going to have that sort of effect. No, they're all very solid pieces. Well, unless I went with glass, but I think that's a bit fancy. So if people are sitting down, yeah, they're a bit isolated, but then if they stand up, they can look over there, can't they? So, and this, it will make a good barrier if I have a habitat that actually comes right over here, you know, some deer, for example. That could work. Let's just have a look. Yeah, if people are standing up, yes, they are able to look over there, aren't they? Yeah, good. Okay. Right, let's go with that then, because I do like the look of that. It does look nice. To be honest, I might just do a bit of vegetation around the edge. Like I said, probably some rock work there. So, okay, so that's our structure in place. Although actually I need an edge here as well. So let's just come back into this actually and just do a quick copy and paste. In fact, no, what I'll do, let's just duplicate that. Oh, look at that. Almost actually matches. Can I get away with that? Oh, it's not quite right, is it? It's just, I like the look of that though, actually, that combining like that. I'm going to try and get away with that. I'm going to try and cover this up with a little bit of foliage or something down the bottom here, because that does look really nice actually. Yeah, I can do this. I can just put a bit of rock work underneath, can't I? Let's find a decent colour of rock. Let's go with this one. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, I can literally just sink a little bit of rock down under here, can't I, and just make it look like a bit of an edge coming in here. I don't even mind if it kind of overlaps inside here. It just looks like it's intermingling with the brickwork a little bit. That's absolutely fine. In fact, I might even kind of do it on purpose in here, just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Yeah, that looks really nice, doesn't it? I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so this this here needs to be a flower bed, I guess. Or, yeah, probably sort of copy what I've done on this side, maybe. Let's have a look if I can, yeah, get a bit of this in here. I don't mind if it's popping through the other side a little bit. Actually, if I bring this right out to cover up this corner, I think that will look good. And what else did I use in here? I didn't use a lot actually, did I? No, it was hydrangeas mainly. Right, that really was sort of it, wasn't it? Actually, let's go with the hydrangeas then. And just fill in a couple of gaps in here with these. Let's bring that one up a bit. Just make sure I'm covering all the green underneath here. I'm going to have to really sink this down, I think, to cover this up. Make it look like it's really coming down to the ground. It's a little bit in the way of this bench. Let me just see if I can bring that out a bit. There we go. That's better. Good. That looks nice. That looks really nice and wild. And then I think one of these in here would look good as well. Let's get one of them poking out of the hydrangea there. Good. Nice and sort of overgrown. That's the look I'm going for. We do like our... We're big gardeners, obviously, in England, and we do like really manicured flower beds sometimes, but we also like letting nature do what it wants to do. So letting shrubs and things just all intermingle and overgrow like this is a really good natural thing, because it's obviously it's good for the wildlife and it's good for the plants themselves. So I have no problem with kind of letting it go a bit wild like that. I think what I'll do is a little bit of work around here. I know I put rock down to hide some of that, but actually I think I may well just create a bit of an edge here as well. Not too much, just in this corner like this, and then get some hydrangea into this hole here. I don't want to completely hide the fence, but I kind of like the idea of the hydrangea just popping its way through that fence like that. That looks really good. And then just a little bit more over here, a little bit popping through there as well. Keeping it simple. I really don't want to overdo it here until I decide what I'm doing with the river mouth here. I'm really just fussed about getting this area looking good around the restaurant here. Excellent. Yeah, and then again, just sticking with the same theme, getting one or two of these maybe over here. No, how about, yeah, let's just get one in there. Again, I don't want to ruin the view, so if you're around here, I want you to be able to kind of see through, but there's no issue with looking through a little bit of foliage, is there? Yeah, we're looking good. Nice. Okay, I like that. Right, I'm happy with that so far. I've still got some other bits around here. These are a little bit trickier, but I think I will continue with the same theme, I think. The other bush is a bit too big, isn't it? Although actually if I sink that right down, it does create a nice low down bit of foliage. Again, I want to make sure that the grass is covered up well. I think that's all right actually. Again, I don't want it to all look symmetrical or anything, so if I kind of go like that, in fact I can get some of that in there as well, just to hide that, and I'll probably do it here as well. Let's get that like that, and then let's come in, find our hydrangeas, and then again just try and cover up all the green. I know it means you end up with a little bit of clipping of people, but that's fine. See, that looks really nice. Nice, really big bed of hydrangeas. Just a few of these. Actually, what are they? I'm not sure. I'll find out in a second. I can't remember what plant that other one is. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. Again, just all intermingling. I'll just bring that down, cover up this corner over here. Yeah, that looks nice. Actually, let's get a tree, shall we? I feel like we need a tree or two growing in here. Something nice and upright. Let's continue with what we had over here. So yeah, I think a nice couple of these in here will look good. What do we think? Yeah, that does look nice, doesn't it? Actually, pretty happy. What is this this bush? Oh, blackthorn bush, of course. Okay. Good. Okay. I'm liking that. Yep, they look good. Just adds a bit of height. I needed a little bit of height, a little bit of greenery in here. I was going to try and squeeze a tree in around the edge of this, but actually it doesn't really suit it. There's no beds that are quite wide enough for a tree, but that's fine. I could potentially get one in here, something a bit different. What do we got? Maybe one of these ones. Let's put it in and see what we think. That might be a bit too big. Hang on, let's have a walk around, see what we think. Do you know what? I quite like that actually. Don't mind that it's overhanging a bit there. If you're walking down here, that's nice. It's not blocking the view too much. You can still see plenty of the lake over here and the eating area here. And if you're in the eating area, it's only blocking your view of the facilities building there, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I quite like that actually. Let's just check it from over here as you come through. Yep, you can see it up above the building there. That looks nice. Yeah, I like that. That is looking really good actually. Cool. Okay. That's basically our restaurant done. Actually, I haven't put any bins down or lights. I should do some lighting. Actually, do you know what? I'm not done with this yet because I do feel like this bit here needs something on the corner here. I will put proper fencing on most of this, but I like the idea of just having this corner here just with some bushes on as an edge. I like that. Yeah, just a nice narrow walkway there. I love this. This is something I try to do in real life, where instead of having a hard edge to a pathway, you have shrubs or flowers or whatever overhanging the edge and just creating this natural edge. Looks so much nicer than having like a wall along the edge. So I will try and do that as much as I can, but obviously it's not always going to work. Sometimes you're going to need to have a proper fence. But yeah, that looks nice actually, and on the edge of the water here as well. That hydrangea is floating, so let me just double that up so it looks like it's actually growing. I know it's growing in the water a bit, but that's fine. I can forgive myself for that. Yeah, it's coming through a bit there as well. That looks absolutely fine. Don't mind that. So yeah, again, like I say, I will leave this until I decide what I'm doing here, because the chances are there's going to be an animal enclosure that covers the stream and then uses this as an edge. Probably deer, but I'm not too sure yet. But that is looking really nice. Actually, do I want some canopies on here? Let's do that. I think I probably do. Probably just yeah, just a couple of these, I think. Let's get one on here. If I can see where I'm going. Okay. How many of these do I want? Probably only 2 of these, I think. It's never good to go too over the top with these canopies because they can end up just looking really sort of covering up the whole area, so you can't really appreciate what it looks like. But it is good to offer people some shade. I'm tempted to go with a third one here. Let's just put it in and see whether it's going to be too many or if I think it looks okay. Yeah, actually that does look nice. Is green the right colour though, or do I want something a bit different? Now which one is it? It's that colour there. Maybe 2 green and a brown. Doesn't always have to look symmetrical or generic, you know, they can be different. So 2 green and a brown. There we go. That looks nice. I'm trying to keep the colours fairly pastel, fairly natural, you know, lots of greens and browns. Yeah, that's nice. So I haven't done lighting at all. Let's just see what the lighting looks like. That building is very, very well lit. I'm very happy with how that looks. The habitats themselves don't really have lighting, I'll be honest. I mean, lighting isn't a big thing really, because you know, zoos don't open at night in real life, or not generally. They do actually. Some zoos do special events at night where you can go around at night and see what the place looks like. But on the whole, they're not designed to be open at night, so you wouldn't really get a lot of lighting. But I quite like doing these sort of facility buildings with some good lights. Other than that, it's not something that I'm too fussed about in this particular zoo. You get some lighting from these, like the windows have the natural light anyway, so I'm pretty happy with how that looks so far. Bins, that was the other thing I was going to put down, wasn't it? I don't think I've actually put any bins down yet. I really like these conservation bins, so these are the ones that I'm going to go with, basically in the whole zoo, I think. Let's just see where I can get them. Right in the entranceway here would make sense. Maybe on this corner. You want to make sure people have got lots of options, basically, of where to throw their rubbish. So somewhere over here. I'll try and get some benches down as well, actually. Get another one here, another one over here. Somewhere next to these would make sense, wouldn't it? There we go. I know I've got a fair number of caretakers, but if you can make their job a bit easier, it's got to be a good thing, isn't it? There we go. Let's get one right in the corner there as well. That looks good. Still haven't decided what I'm doing with this yet. I'll do that at some point. I'll come back to it. I just don't have any inspiration for it at the moment. Benches. Let's just have a think. Where do we want benches? I wouldn't really want any benches along this side of the path because that would block people standing and watching. But I'm thinking here. Oh, it's so annoying that you can't have freestanding benches. Or I don't like that they snap. I mean, that says position snap on and then off, but clearly it snaps anyway. I really wish it wouldn't, because I want to put it there, but just a little bit out. But that is too far out. It's very annoying. I could have one kind of buried in the hydrangeas there. That's not too bad. I can get one there. That looks nice. I guess I can get one there. I know that they're maybe, you know, they're possibly just buried in the flowers a little bit too much, but yeah, I'm okay with it. Is there any more space over here anywhere? Not a huge amount. I mean, that's really buried in the flowers. That's not going to look good at all, is it? Unfortunately. Oh, that's a nice little spot there. There we go. That's what you have to do sometimes. Just keep on moving them about until you find a spot where they look good. Just wondering, maybe have one right under this tree here. Yeah, let's just get one in there as well. There we go. So we've got some benches, we've got some bins. I think everyone's going to be pretty happy now. Hopefully you're all going to chuck your rubbish in the bin. I know you are. No, I think they're carrying it around with them. That's fine. Excellent. Okay, we're looking good. I'm really happy with how that restaurant has turned out. What do you think? The restaurant and the little seating area and various bits of nature all around it as well. Fantastic. So let me tell you what my thoughts are for the next little while. I want to do at some point, I want to do a reptile house. I'm thinking this big gap over here is a good spot. So what I want to do in there is a realistic reptile house. So in this game, it's very easy, like I've said before, to do habitats that are too big. And when you actually see reptiles in zoos, they're not very big. So crocodiles don't have big ponds and big lakes. You know, they have a small pond, or small. It's not even a pond, just a small depth of water, basically. You know, things like the tortoises again don't necessarily have massive habitats. So what I'd like to do is a large building where you like a big walk-through exhibit. So you have a whole load of the exhibit animals in there. So you've got terrapins and lizards and snakes, stuff like that. But also have some of the other animals as indoor exhibits within this. So you'd have some tortoises, maybe sort of a crocodile, maybe some of the little what are the other ones? You know, the caiman. That's it. The dwarf caiman maybe would be good. What else is there? I mean, maybe a Komodo dragon even, you know, or a pair. Although they do need quite a lot of space according to this, so they may not be able to go in there. But I don't know. It's just a thought. I just like the idea of doing a big building with a sort of a big walkthrough thing. It's going to be quite a big project. It's probably not going to be my next project, but I want to build up to it. I think it is going to be here. So my next project, don't know. I might do something else over here, or I could just go ahead and start with the reptile house here, and then just come back and do bits and pieces around here. Because the reptile house is it's something that I've been thinking about since the start, really. So maybe I'll start the layout for that in the next episode. Just try and work out where the pathing is going to go through here, and how I can get a whole load of different habitats within it. And there may even be some outdoor bits. So like the tortoise could have an indoor area and an outdoor area. Something like that. I don't know. We'll discuss it in the next episode. Yeah, I'll think about it and we'll get going on that in the next episode. But what do you think of what I did today? Do you like our little eating area and our whole restaurant area all together? I think it came together really nicely, actually. I'm very pleased with it. So please do let me know what you think. Let me know what you reckon my next animal should be. Should I move on to the reptile house? Do you like the idea of that? And yeah, what else do you think I should put in the zoo? Please do let me know. If you've enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button for me. That is really much appreciated by myself, because it just you know, it helps with the algorithms, doesn't it? Gets the video out to more people. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then please do that as well, so you get your notifications. I am pretty much doing daily videos, but that's not going to be guaranteed. I've recorded last episode and this one back to back on Sunday, so I think these will be going out Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm working a little bit ahead of time at the moment, so I'm hoping to keep up the pace of daily videos, but we'll have to see how it goes. No sign of my baby yet. So no, I'm not a dad yet. Obviously when that happens, I am likely to take a bit of a break from YouTube, because I'm going to be rather busy looking after a human being, so that's going to be fun. I didn't say that with any enthusiasm at all, did I? It is going to be fun. I'm very excited. I really can't wait. But yeah, so it's yeah, fun times ahead. Cool. Okay, let's leave it there. So thank you very much. I will hopefully see you soon. Until then, do take care. Bye for now.